going on, guys? JD from New York here, coming at you with your WWE News and Rumors for this week. I got a ton of stuff for you guys. I'm going to start off right off the bat by saying I want to welcome all you guys who are new to my channel, the new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm on my way to 2,500 subscribers. And if you enjoy this WWE content, if you enjoy the news and rumors, if you enjoy the Monday Night Raw review, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's try and get this video to 100 likes. My news and rumors has been picking up week after week after week. I want to try and get this to 100 likes. My Call of Duty videos have been doing 100 likes constantly. I want to get the same for my WWE stuff. So, guys, I believe in you. I trust you. Let's try and get this to 100 likes. And I'll continue bringing you the hottest rumors and the biggest news that there is in the WWE. But I'm going to start off with something you guys definitely want to hear. I'm going to start off right off the bat with The Undertaker. Now, I have news on The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction. Now, tell me, how many of you guys were fans of the Brothers of Destruction back in the Attitude Era? Now, there's this word right now out of the WWE, all right, and WWE Creative, that WWE officials want to do a Kane and The Undertaker versus The Shield at SummerSlam. The match would largely depend on whether or not The Undertaker wants to wrestle that soon. There's no word yet if Daniel Bryan would be included in that match. Now, to me, I don't think Bryan will be included there. By this time, I really do think that Kane and Bryan's run as tag team champions will be over. Bryan will be on his own way. Kane will go on his own way. Bryan will be fighting for a world title, probably working up his way in the ranks for the World Heavyweight title or the WWE title. Most notably, I think he should go for the World Heavyweight title right now. Him and Doplh Ziggler would have a fantastic program. Kane is probably going to go on his own way. They're going to drop the tag team titles at Extreme Rules to the Shield. This would be perfect for The Undertaker and Kane to team up. Great way to use The Undertaker. Now, there's more reports on The Undertaker. The Undertaker is in much better health these days following WrestleMania 29. He recently appeared in 2 matches involving the Shield. As you most recently seen, he fought Dean Ambrose, was taken out by the Shield 3-on-1. He got powerbombed through the announce table on SmackDown a few weeks back. Reportedly, WWE is keeping the door open for his return whenever he wants it. It is likely he will be involved with the Shield when he does come back. That will be definitely before WrestleMania 30. After his match with Dean Ambrose last week on a couple weeks on SmackDown, Undertaker is likely to stay off television for the time being. He's currently not scheduled to appear at WWE Extreme Rules and was only considered for a match in emergency situations. This would have been if top superstars like John Cena would have been out. You got CM Punk out. The Rock is not there anymore. Undertaker also reportedly changed his diet. This is big news. He changed his diet and his workout regimen prior to WrestleMania 29. He's also been booked in matches to try and help his body, including what are being called smart matches against CM Punk and Dean Ambrose. The Undertaker is only going to be used when he really is called upon. Like this altercation with the Shield, that was perfect. I know he wants to work with the Shield. He sees big things for the Shield in the future. And the Undertaker, when he says that he wants to work with somebody, he's going to work with somebody. That's the way the Undertaker works. Also with the Undertaker, he is scheduled to get surgery on his right shoulder and his left hip. The Undertaker has told Vince McMahon already, it's set in stone. He's told Vince McMahon that he will be at WrestleMania 30 and that he has ideas for the event concerning his character. A member of the writing team had also the following to say about the situation regarding The Undertaker and WrestleMania 30. Taker would like to work with either John Cena or Brock Lesnar regarding WrestleMania 30. Taker has also had some ideas regarding the Shield, which I already mentioned. The whole scenario on SmackDown played out fantastic, and like I already said, the Taker sees big money in those 3. So that would be fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about the Shield versus the Brothers of Destruction at SummerSlam. That would be fantastic. That would be an epic match at SummerSlam. And you know SummerSlam definitely needs some of those high-profile matches. SummerSlam the past couple of years has been slacking on everything. The last shocking oh my god moment that I had at SummerSlam was when I seen Kevin Nash come out of nowhere and powerbomb CM Punk or Alberto Del Rio, one or the other. I don't know. He helped. He interfered in the world title match at SummerSlam a few years back. But that was epic there, and I look forward to hopefully seeing The Undertaker at SummerSlam. Also, guys, news on Monday Night Raw, like I already stated. Monday Night Raw had the lowest rating of the year. It was a 2.9 cable rating with 3.91 million viewers tuning in for the 3 hours. Those numbers are down 6% and 9% respectively from a 3.07 and a 4.29 million viewers last week. It made for the lowest viewership in 2013. Unbelievable. Raw has just been slacking, like I say on my Monday Night Raw reviews, guys. It's been so hard to sit through the show that I barely can even get through a review and results because I really don't have anything to talk about. It's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's really dragging. And this past week, I pretty much kept the show on mute to watch MLB baseball on ESPN. There's really nothing of importance at all going on Monday Night Raw. You got Ryback versus John Cena, which got incredibly boring already. Doplh Ziggler, and I have news on him in a little bit. Doplh Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger was going to be the match I was looking forward to most in a ladder match at Extreme Rules. But now I got news on Doplh Ziggler. He did suffer a concussion at SmackDown on Tuesday. The tapings on Tuesday, which aired yesterday on Friday night. He does have a concussion. A very serious concussion is what I'm hearing right now. He had memory loss for a few days. He didn't even know how it happened. He didn't know what day it was. He didn't know how he got to the airport to fly to the next show. He was all fucked up. And now there's rumors going around. I don't know if this is really true or not. I don't believe anything that I read initially at first. But there's rumors going around saying that Doplh Ziggler may be stripped of the World Heavyweight Championship. Do not strip Doplh Ziggler of the World Heavyweight Championship. Number one, he worked too hard to get where he is right now. He worked his fucking ass off to get that World Heavyweight Championship. You prolonged the Money in the Bank briefcase for almost a full year. You finally cashed it in after a lackluster WrestleMania. Now the man who is been criticized for, by the IWC by stalling his push. He's not going to go anywhere. He's not a superstar. This guy is a superstar. He is a future piece of the WWE. He is so well liked and received backstage by his peers. Everyone was thrilled that he won the World Heavyweight Championship when he did, following WrestleMania on that Monday Night Raw in New Jersey. You don't need to strip him of the title. What are you going to do if you strip him of the title? You're going to have a ladder match with Del Rio and Jack Swagger at Extreme Rules? Nobody wants to see that, even though it'll probably be an entertaining match simply because of the ladder stipulation. Everyone on WrestleZone.com is saying, put Big E Langston in the match, have him sub for Doplh Ziggler, have him win the match, and eventually it'll lead to a feud down the road in late 2013. You'll have Doplh Ziggler and Big E Langston battling it out for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is the only possible scenario here. You're not going to strip Doplh Ziggler of the title. It's not going to make any sense. It's just going to put more stress on creative that's not needed. The simple solution, insert Big E. He's not on the pay-per-view. Have him in the ladder match. I'm sure he'll shine. His stock will rise even further than it already has risen so far. And news on Big E Langston, guys. Vince McMahon is said to be very high on Big E Langston these days and is all for pushing him to the top. However, Triple H has suggested that they take things a little slower, letting Langston work off Doplh Ziggler for as long as possible. It should be noted that Vince McMahon is not the only strong supporter of Langston. Current WWE champion John Cena has been looking out for Langston ever since he got called up to the main roster. Cena has basically taken Langston under his wing and has been grooming him every step of the way. Both Cena and Langston train together and are on the road together, and he has turned Big E into a personal project to make sure that he and Langston work well together and that Langston is a future headliner. Currently, Big E Langston has more support than any other new guy on the roster. And speaking of John Cena, with The Rock and CM Punk currently out of the picture, Cena has more pull than ever before. There is also believed to be some minor tension between John Cena and Vince McMahon, with Cena feeling neglected over the last year or so. The company has been doing everything it possibly can the last couple of weeks to make him happy. Now, I knew Vince McMahon was a big supporter of Big E Langston. You could just take a look at him and see that Vince McMahon is a big supporter of Big E Langston. Big E Langston has that look that Vince McMahon jerks himself off to. He's got that big muscular look. Big E Langston, I know he's still green in the ring, and if you guys don't know what green is, he's still a rookie in the ring. He's not a seasoned wrestling vet yet. He hasn't had enough training down in FCW or NXT to be called up to the main roster. They brought him up to the main roster to kind of make a big impact at first, a big splash right off the bat. Pairing him with Dolph Ziggler is a great idea. Pairing him with AJ is a great idea. He can feed off them. Dolph Ziggler is great with the crowd. He's coming into his own. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. So having Langston be associated and standing next to the World Heavyweight Champion makes him look good by default. And Biggie Langston, I enjoy his work. He's an intimidating motherfucker. I see big things for him. I see him getting better and better and better in the ring, especially if he's training with John Cena. That can only lead to great things for him. And like I said, put Langston in the ladder match if Ziggler cannot go because he has a concussion and he's suffered memory loss. You don't need to injure Ziggler any further. You got to protect him for the future. I know WWE's taking stricter policies with the concussion injuries. Like I said, just put Biggie Langston in there like WrestleZone.com. Everyone on WrestleZone.com said, put Biggie Langston in that match. It makes perfect sense, and I hope that's the route the WWE goes for. CM Punk news, guys. CM Punk has been added to a number of listings for upcoming WWE events and then quietly has been removed. A source within WWE states that he was removed because he was never supposed to be advertised. Punk's name was added in error, partially because he was originally slated for those dates before he injured his knees at WrestleMania 29 against The Undertaker. At this time, there is no set timetable for Punk's return to television, with most estimates being late summer when Punk will be returning. Also, there has been very little communication between Punk and WWE Creative since the angle where he walked out, and internally there has been no discussion about his return storyline. Don't believe anything you hear from anybody else. Nobody knows when CM Punk is coming back. The only one who knows is CM Punk. And the only ones who will know when he returns is Triple H and Vince McMahon. Obviously, they're going to want to make Punk come back in a big way. Obviously, it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a major angle when he comes back because he is the #1 superstar on the roster. The product is sorely lacking with him missing. He needs to take the time off. He deserves the time off for bringing prestige back to the WWE title. He deserves the time off for putting on a 5-star match against The Undertaker. He carried The Rock through February at Elimination Chamber. He carried The Rock through the Royal Rumble. What else do you want for the guy? From the guy? He's #1. He's the best in the world. He doesn't just say it because it's a fucking catchphrase, like he says. They don't print it on the back of the t-shirt just because it looks cool. He is the best in the world for those reasons. You're going to have Punk come back in a big way. Have him be 100%. Give him all the time off in the world. If the product is slacking right now, it's only going to get better. You got a lot more to look forward to when he comes back. WWE is among the channels to be believed to be the for paid subscriptions for YouTube. YouTube now and Google are starting a $1.99 per month for certain channels with high volume. But as of this writing, WWE is not. They declined for the $1.99 offer. Then it's going to be free. I know TNA jumped on board. You're going to have to pay $1.99 to view TNA content on YouTube, which I think is a fucking stupid idea. I will never charge anybody for this channel to view my content. My content is for everybody. It's for the general public. I really think it's stupid for TNA because if WWE did not do it, I see no reason why why TNA is doing it. It's a fucking stupid move by Dixie Carter. Absolutely fucking stupid. And finally, guys, the angle where Brock Lesnar destroyed the WWE headquarters, that was actually filmed a week prior to Monday Night Raw happening. That was probably the best angle or the storyline on Monday Night Raw as a part of Monday Night Raw this past Monday. That was really not Triple H's office, but it brought a new sense of, I guess, a nice addition to Brock Lesnar's character. He's looking more like a beast day and day. He's got to win this match at Extreme Rules against Triple H, no doubt about it. Hopefully the WWE does make the right decision with that. And that is it, guys. That is all the news and rumors. I told you guys it was big. You got The Undertaker and Kane possibly against The Shield. You got Biggie Langston. You got Dolph Ziggler with a concussion. He's out indefinitely. You don't know when he's going to come back. But I will be back with Monday Night Raw review on Tuesday. And, guys, look forward to my Extreme Rules preview and predictions next week. I'll probably do that on Tuesday as well. So take care, guys. I'm out. I'm going to hop on Black Ops 2. If you haven't seen my Black Ops 2 videos, scour my channel. They're all over there. Check them out. Life After Prestige Master. I'm out, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.